Hello, colleagues. You are welcome to lesson 5. In lesson 4, we look at how to add a user to a course, how to also set up an enrollment key, and how to do basic exploration of the course page. In this lesson, we're going to start building the course by looking at the information page. And what goes into information page is this. You need to have the course title and code, the course description, course outcomes, course outline, introductions, let's get in touch, main glossary for courses that have some kind of vocabularies that learners have to practice. Then you have the academic and technical support. Feedback navigation tool is basically the last segment under the information page. For the using of MOODLE, it's up to you, the individual, whether you want to include it for your learners. But for this first part of the information page, we'll create it up to course outline. So before you'll be able to add anything to your course, the turn editing button must be activated either here or from the course administration area of the administration block. So I'm going to activate it. So I have the editing buttons, and this is topic 0, and I would like to take some kind of writings from EDI 502. So I'll go to the home button here, right click, open a new tab, and search for it. EDI 502. EDI 502. That's it. Later on, we'll learn how to bring in images. So you have the course code, then the course title. You must welcome the learner into the course. So I'm going to copy this, and if you are copying directly from a MOODLE site, you don't need any kind of clearing of formatting. But if you are copying from other applications such as Office application, you have to do the clearing, which we'll learn either in this demonstration or later. So I'm going back to my course, and the editing buttons are there. Now when you look at it, I have to edit. This edit is for this news forum, so I'm going to click on this edit section. So if I like, I'll put the section name here. So I don't want to use the general name, so I deactivate this and type MAB for 2 mass methods. So I can have it also here, but here I'm going to welcome the learner into the course. So I copy from that. So say, dear learner, you are welcome. So I can edit this. Dear learner, you are welcome to MAB 442 and the course title is Mathematics Methods. This course will be delivered to you in hybrid mode, blah blah blah. That is our portion will be then next. Then now we move on to the next subheading, which is course description. So I go to this course description, then I highlight it. For now we don't have font size and font buttons, so we're using the paragraph style. So for a bigger heading you go for the large, but I'll go for the medium because it's a subheading here. So I'll heading medium, enter, course description. So if there is a description in MS Word, for example, let me just go and pick this. Is there any course? Yeah, let me just pick course description from a course, just to demonstrate. If you are copying from MS Word, how will you go about it? And it's the same way. Now, so course description, I copy this, copy, go back to the course and paste. And because I've copied from MS Word, I have to clear the formatting, so I have to highlight this and go for the show more buttons and go for the clear formatting. So anything you are taking from MS Word, you need to clear it. If not, so you have problem with some of your buttons when you are creating or developing your course. So I'm going to clean it, so it has been cleaned. Then I move on to the next subheading, that's a course outcome. So I go course outcomes, I pick medium heading. Then I can also go and just for this, just copy this, or better still, let me just pick some from different course, so I can just go here and type MTC 503. So you can look at some of the things that maybe some lecturers have done with their course and try to adapt them. Okay, this one has an enrollment key. Okay, let me just go into it. I know the enrollment key, MTC 503. Okay. So I pick the course outcome. I can just copy this, copy, go back to my course here and paste this one. Because it's not from Word, I don't need to do any cleaning. I can still add the course outline where we plan of reaching for this video. So I either save changes and bring in a resource. So let's just do that. So I click on save changes, save changes. So I've started building the course. This is the course, this, and dear learner, you are welcome. So you see that small area is now the news forum. Okay, now let me turn the editing is off now, so let me turn it on again to continue. Okay, so you see how it's taking shape. I don't want to have a lengthy kind of section for this edit button, so I have to bring in the course outline introduction before bringing the course outline. So I go to add an activity or resource. If yours is separated, then you must go to resource. So now you have the activities here. I go to resources. How will I bring a text? We use the label resource to bring in text, videos, pictures, and the likes. So they ask for the label resource. It is versatile, so you click on it. If you want to bring it, you click on it. You can read about it if you have this kind of windows. The label model enables text and multimedia to be inserted into the course page in between blah blah blah. You can read this later on. You either double click on the label option or select the radio button and click on add, and click on add. Okay, so I want to bring in the course outline, so I can borrow from MTC 503 or EDI 502. So I can just copy this and go here and paste. So I have course outline. Please find below course outline file titled course manual, which contains blah blah blah. You may download and print if you wish. So I save and return to course. So I've used a resource. So let's see how it looks like. Now look at this. News forum is here and it's supposed to be the last item under the information page. That's topic 0. How do you move it? Each item on the course page has a crosshair when you are in the editing mode. So this is a crosshair to news forum. So if I want to bring it down, I click and drag and leave it. So anything on Moodle Plus with this version 3.0.2, you can move items. So I've just rearranged it. Now you telling the learner that the course outline file is titled course manual, and the course manual is a Word file. So what must you do? You have to bring it. We have so many ways of doing that. I'll use the two methods and you decide which one you use. So I go to add an activity or resource. There is also a resource, so I go to file. There you can read about what the file resource does. Then I click on add. So the name that's course manual. So that's the name you type here. All the descriptions must link. So course manual. Then you don't need any much description here. If like you have a description here, you want it to be displayed on the course page, then you check this place. It will make your course page very clumsy. Then the content, you want to bring it, you can drag and drop the file here, or you go and click on add button, then you select upload a file, browse, then select, let me just select this for demonstration and click on upload this file. So despite this ICT, but because you have given it a name course manual, that is what will appear on the course page. So click on save and return to course. So you move it. So this is a course manual. I can now move it. Now it is on top of course outline, so I move it down, so it is now here. This is one approach of bringing in an external file. If I want to just drag it, then I have to work with multiple windows. I restore this window. Let me just minimize this. I restore this window. Then I have these two windows here. So if this file is my course manual, I click and drag and drop. In that case, I'll not go and click on file. Now you say this is course manual. If I want to edit and make it course manual without MTC course manual SEM 2007, then I can just, let me just click on the edit title here. I copy this, and even you are having a screen tip, escape to cancel, enter when finished, so I enter. I can delete this. You can delete any block on the page. Then I come to the pencil here, click and paste. I want to change my course manual, so it has changed. I can use the crosshair and move it up so that it will be below just the course outline description. Thank you for watching.